I can't
I'm
find
right
you.
here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. It's Thursday. And here we are.
It is St. Patrick's Day, but we're going to talk about that right after we.
What's that? It's the show that nobody asked for, the only reason that we shower. If these ovaries could talk is live right now. It's like on helium, that song. I'm on a delay.
You're on a delay?
Am I like pixelated to you?
No. Looks okay to
weird.
me.
My thing is going crazy on me.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Hello, Kim.
Hi,
Welcome.
Kim. Hi. Happy St. Patty's Day. I'm more of a Cinco de Mayo girl myself, but you know.
Well, obviously margaritas. So in full disclosure, I texted Jaimie and I said, oh, crap, it's St. Patrick's Day. I said, we have to have green beers.
Yeah.
And then I forgot. And then Jaimie was like texting me and saying she didn't have green beer. She didn't have green.
I have green dye.
And then I remembered that directly after this, I have to take my daughter to, hello, Julie. I have to take my daughter to lacrosse, which is like a 30-minute drive. So I can't have green beer. But what I did.
Are you kidding me?
I made my water green.
Oh my God. So now I'm sitting here drinking?
I can't. Should I have a beer and then drive my daughter to lacrosse? Like, yes. Seatbelts on.
You should never, ever make your friends drink alone. I'm just kidding. No,
I'm drinking green Shamrock water for you.
Well, and
every time I take a sip, I'm trying to figure out if the dye tastes weird. I'm like, is that the dye?
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. And my mic was all the way over there. Can you hear me?
Okay, look at Justin. We can hear you. Justin's just saying hello by not saying hello. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Does anyone else have green drinks? I find St. Patrick's Day to be a very annoying holiday.
I do too. Well, I live in the neighborhood where all the bar hopping happens.
I worked in Times Square for 20 years, and it was just drunken mother effing people at noon.
Yeah, 3rd Avenue, right here. Same. It's crazy. And
is the parade happening this year?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, it's like I just assume life doesn't happen anymore because I don't leave my bedroom.
I don't know. I don't think it is because it would have been near me, and I don't.
No, it's 5th Avenue, isn't it? Doesn't it come down 5th Avenue?
Yeah, but I go past 5th Avenue every day. I go on 5th Avenue every day.
Okay, well, I didn't know this about you, Jaimie.
I didn't know this. I didn't know my kids off.
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Well, we're gonna have to while you banter for a minute. I'm gonna look up and see if the New York City.
Well, you know what I think. It's so funny that I'm not all into the Irish thing, and everybody thinks we're super Irish because of his name, O'Ryan.
Oh, it is happening. It returned. It's because the New York Post is talking about Sea of Green in New York City as St. Patrick's Day returns. It must not go down 5th anymore. No, thousands have braved the rain and lined up 5th Avenue for parade. So I don't know what kind of, if you're drunk already,
I was just in Madison Square Park. Maybe it's up higher.
Yeah, it's definitely near Times Square because that's why all the spillover. So it may not come down.
I felt like it came down to Madison Square Park. Anyway, whatever. But anyway, back to my whole Orion thing. Everybody thinks we're super Irish because we named our kid Orion with a.
Well, I mean, that was bound to happen with that.
I guess. No, actually, I really didn't see that one coming because I just figured everybody knew the constellation. They don't.
Yeah, but it does sound Irish just because it just does.
And he's like so blonde and he looks Irish.
I mean, yeah. I mean I'm Irish, but I just don't give a crap about it. Like it's like people are always so drunk. And it's just like I said, I'd be at work and it could be like really early. And I like my cocktails, but like seeing people that wasted at 10 o'clock, just like sloppy when you're in a work environment is like, I'm just trying to get a sandwich to get back to my office.
That's how I feel about SantaCon because SantaCon gets crazy in my neighborhood. Oh,
I don't know why that's become a thing. SantaCon.
I don't know. It's so gross. And then my kids are like,
why are there drunk Santas?
Yeah, like it's confusing to the poor children.
It's not good. It's not good for the kids.
Stop hurting our kids with your SantaCon bullshit.
Your drunken SantaCon. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck is SantaCon? I don't know. Do they do that outside of New York?
I think it's becoming like a national thing. It used to be. Now you keep talking because I'm going to look it up.
Okay, look it up.
Where was SantaCon? Oh my God. It just said, where was Santa Claus born? Hilarious.
Where was he born? Holland or something.
Okay, here we go.
Netherlands.
San Francisco, Jaimie. SantaCon began in San Francisco in 94, inspired by a Mother Jones article on the Danish activist theater group. This is very deep.
What?
Slavingen.
You did that well.
Slavingen gathered dozens of Santas in Copenhagen to hand out items from the shelves of department stores. Somehow it became a drunken bar crawl. You got to love our country.
How weird is that?
Started off as a theater event helping people, and now it's like just get drunk and walk around and then harass children.
And it's really just a bunch of like white college kids. Like that's what it is.
Like, and it's their opportunity to put on a Santa Claus suit.
It's really gross.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
Sorry if you guys like SantaCon. So sorry.
I mean, do you?
Yeah,
if you want to dress up as Santa and drink, I'll just take the cocktail. I don't need the Santa suit.
No,
seems like a lot.
No. But anyway, it's St. Patty's Day, so we're gonna do that.
Wait, is my tongue gonna get green? It is. Yeah. It does have a slight taste. It does.
How much did you put in there?
Well, I wanted it to be really green. It's, I wanted it to really.
So you put a lot in, huh? Okay.
Like 5 or 6 drops. Oh my God.
Maybe next time it
has just like like an aftertaste.
I'm really glad I didn't do that.
Well, let's move on from my green tongue. Every once in a while, I'm just gonna go.
Oh my God. You're literally like my 4-year-old. Mom. Is my tongue green?
Well, I just was more curious, and we just happen to be on camera, so I can look.
That really never ends. When do they stop doing that? Probably not till they're teenagers. Because it's like
I don't know. My kids don't do that. My kids never did that, really.
Oh, they're just so refined. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, whether one sticks their tongue out or not is not a refined definition for me, but if it is in your family, great, good for you, I say. All right, so let's talk about Jaimie and roller skating. This is interesting.
Okay, so I've decided I am going to take up roller skating because I am 100% in awe of, I scroll through the reels, and every once in a while, these roller skating dancers show up, and they do it in their house, and they're like, Mom.
Oh, there's this one lady who does it in her house, and she's doing every day for like 300 days, and she's amazing. I love her so much.
I love it so much, and they're opening up a roller skating rink. Have you heard about? In the city?
No.
It's going to be like a big thing, and I'm going. We already got tickets, and I'm going to make this.
Where is it going to be in the city?
It's like, I feel like it's like a major building. I have no idea. I don't remember.
Okay.
I can look it up while you jammer.
Well, I will tell you that for my some 30-something birthday, we had it at the Palladium, because the Palladium, for those of you who aren't New Yorkers, was a big club in the 80s and 90s. But on Friday nights or Sunday nights, can't remember which night, they turned the whole club into roller skating. And there was like the old timers who would come and do all the tricks. It was amazing music. And we had my birthday party roller skating. My ex-girlfriend fell and smacked her head and got a concussion.
What the heck were you guys doing?
She was just skating. She was not a good skater.
So God, don't tell me that, because I'm not going to do it now.
She was not a good skater. Well, you just have to learn. But it was such a fun birthday party. And shortly thereafter, it closed down, and I was so sad.
So I'll tell you, Rockefeller Center. It's coming to Rockefeller Center.
They do that. They do that at the rink in Brooklyn. In the winter, it's ice skating, and in the summer, it's roller skating. And then they have themed weekend nights like Def Leppard.
Wait,
it's amazing.
I can't wait. And my friend Effie is on board.
Are you going to buy your own skates and get them all glittered out and shit?
I mean, I'm going to try it first one time. And then if I liked it, I'm getting some skates. Effie has skates. She's been waiting for this. She's been waiting for this moment. And I'm ready. And
they need to be glitter. They need to be very glittery.
They're going to have a cool design on them if I get them. Okay. I am so it's going to take me back to my raving days. I feel like it's going to be a feeling.
This is going to be like an old version of your rave days. Is roller skating.
Speaking of, I had a thought this morning as I was waking up. This morning, I thought things happen after your 40s that they didn't happen when you were younger. Like my farts are loud. Like I fart a lot, and they're loud. And it's true. Like your body changes. So all of a sudden, I
just didn't know we were talking about farting. I didn't know that was coming.
Like back in the 30s and the 20s, they can come outside. Like you can kind of hide it. In my 40s, I can't hide it. If it's coming, it's coming. So I let it rip. I didn't realize it was going to be so loud. I think I woke Anne up. It was that loud. And my thought was, oh my God, thank God I am not dating in my 40s. Because how do you handle that?
Well, I have to imagine that there's just a sense that it's happening to both people and it's just the way it is. Like you just, you
I
fart
would
now and
be
that's it.
so embarrassed if it was just somebody. How do you? I'm grateful I'm not dating in my 40s because it just farted so loud this morning. I can't. It didn't smell though.
I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how we got from Jaimie Skates to it didn't smell though. Let's move this along to the Disney.
This is where these
Disney
things go.
Walkout. So I just heard about this. A little late to the game, but the LGBTQ employees are staging a walkout. Which it feels a little more symbolic because it's like 15 minutes on a break, which it feels so typical of us gays. Like we're going to be considerate even down to that. But it's, it's
too much.
Yeah, 15 minutes. We are going to make some impact. But it's them talking about Disney's got to get their shit together and they have got to, do right by the LGBTQs.
They do. And you know how they can. I have a really great idea for them. They can sponsor.
Disney, are you listening?
They sponsor a little podcast called If These Ovaries Could Talk.
Sort that out, Disney. Give us a ringy dingy.
Come on, Disney. Come on. This is how you show that you support our community.
I wonder if they'll agree. But I wonder if the employees will be like, I don't know. That's what we really had in mind.
I actually just want equality, but
just trying to do something else. I mean, I think it would be a huge start if they just didn't give money to the politicians that are supporting that. That would be a really big step.
Well, the dude did say, and we talked about this, I think last week, the dude did say that they were going to go back into
by
talks.
The dude, do you mean the CEO of Disney?
He did say,
okay,
or whoever it is, he did say they are going to go back into talks about where they give their money. He said that.
Yeah, I don't know that I buy that because Republican leaning politicians overwhelmingly support big business.
Right,
and
I know. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I'll be interested to see. We need to do a little research if anybody knows anything about the walkouts, if they've heard anything. I haven't heard anything since the early news on it. And it there's a Disney, hold on here. There is a Disney walkout Twitter account. Let's see if I can find it here. So I don't know if that is, if it's moving the needle in any way. That's the question, really.
Yeah, who knows? Well, if anybody hears anything, I don't know.
Let us know on Disney. Oh, wait, hold on. Here's your mom.
What does mom say? I was a pretty good roller skater when I was a preteen. Jaimie was invited to a roller skating birthday party. I was going to show off. Once you learn, first time on the floor, my legs flew out in front of me, landed on my ass really hard, laughed a lot, but really embarrassed. Oh, Ma, I don't remember that.
I like that she capitalized embarrassed. I love that.
Mom, that's so sad. But wait, when did I go to whose birthday party was that? I don't remember this. How fun.
My kids have been to like a million roller skating birthday parties. It's hilarious.
Where?
There's a bunch of places. There's a place at the Brooklyn Bridge Park that has roller skating, and there's a rink there. And then there's the place that's called Lakeside and Prospect Park.
That's so fun.
Yes. Okay, wait. So now we got a feel-good story. I got to get over here to this.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Look at this. Chile's first gay couple weds. Right. And if I scroll here, you're going to see them. Look at that. They've been married 7 years. And I love that the first people to get married were already parents. Like, I love that.
Oh my God. Look at these guys. I know. It's amazing. I wonder how many more are going to get married now.
I know. It's so funny. She's telling you the name of the party, Shapiro.
Oh, Stacy. I was wondering if Donna was there. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Robin. Go ahead.
So it's so funny though, that the, I feel like in a lot of ways we're going backwards now. And, in like with the Texas and the Don't Say Gay and all of the stuff. And it's nice to see these other countries are continuing to move this forward, because it's so upsetting, like the state of things for us right now.
It is. And it's hard to think about. And it's also, I do try to I can't imagine any of that stuff is actually going to go through.
It already went through. Don't say gay. It already went through.
But it's not going to hold.
I don't know. Other states are trying to replicate it. I don't know that I would be so sure.
But lawsuits are happening already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah.
It's like, it is. So this is like I feel like a nice feel-goody, something's coming, kind of situation. I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's good in Chile.
Right?
Maybe we should go to Chile. I've never been to Chile.
I've never been to Chile either.
No, I'd love to see Chile.
Did I spell it wrong? Is it with an E? I spelled it. Look how I spelled it. I spelled it like Chile, the food. Chile. I spelled it wrong, like an idiot. My God. Well, I'm not a strong speller. Not a strong speller. Not a strong speller. And for a long time, I was putting 2 L's in it. And I was like, I finally was so proud of myself for just getting the L part right that I really didn't handle that well. Rebecca. It's Florida. It's not surprised. My friend sent me a thing today saying that Russia is saying that they want Alaska back and part of California for reparations. And I said, it's too bad they don't want Florida. We'd all be like, Dad, just take it. just take it.
Can you imagine?
Sure, you could have Alaska.
Yeah, you take that part of California. You take San Francisco and above. Can you fucking imagine?
Yeah, I feel like the legal system moves too slow for some of it
not to be scary.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kim. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
By the way, Kim, did I just see a picture today of your tiny little baby? And hopefully I'm not confusing you. Is now 9 months. That was you, right? With the little and that's eating the little thing. Tell me that was you, because that baby was so friggin' cute. I think it was you. But I didn't see that on the socials.
Was cute from before.
All right.
Gosh. All right. So let's get into this.
I have to ask this question to anyone who's listening, or also to you, Jaimie. Like, do I need? And I think he is. Yay! It was Kim. 9 months.
Congrats, Kim.
I feel like I ought to put up a picture of that. I don't know what this is, Rebecca Smith. I can't click that.
We can't click it.
We can't click things. But congratulations, Kim, on your 9 months. That was definitely us. Yay!
Oh, baby. Now I gotta go look. I gotta go find it.
All right. So I want to know there's obviously an ambulance in front of my house right now, but should I be watching Love is Blind? I feel like the answer is no.
But
you know a lot about Love is Blind, correct?
A little bit. I only know I don't watch it, and it's kind of shocking that I don't watch it, because it's the kind of show that I would put on after the kids go to sleep. Like I'll put on Housewives, I'll put on Vanderpump Rules, no problem. I need a little Bravo so that I can be mindless and not really pay attention, and also work while I do it. But I have heard from a good buddy, Effie. Shout out to Effie.
Roller skate Effie.
This is roller skating. Effie is really making an appearance.
Effie's all day here.
It's all over the place. That it is not to be missed. Not to be missed. It is.
But so it's they don't see each other and they question each other, and it's audio, right? So they can just hear each other. And how long are they meeting before they're saying, "Oh, we're going to date"?
I don't know, because I really don't know that much about it.
Oh my God.
But I think I'm gonna try it out for one of my mindless shows when I'm still working, but I just want some distraction while I work.
You were saying it like reminds you of that idea of that 90 Day Fiance. Yes. And I was saying my friend Jeff Moy, shout out to Jeff Moy, his brother. Almost now I'm gonna look this up. Hold on, Steve.
So 90 Day Fiance is this show that actually Ann and I watched, and it's good. It's juicy. Yeah. You're like, oh my God, what is going on with these people? They agree to just get married. They don't meet. They just, the day they meet is the day of their wedding.
They meet at the altar. They meet at the altar.
At the altar.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's a real marriage. It's a real marriage.
Yes.
And then they
go ahead.
I was gonna say, at the end of the show, they have to make a decision if they're going to stay together and try to make it work. So now the BTS, the BTS, the behind the scenes, but they move in together right away. And then there's like a therapist who talks to them, whatever. But the BTS is they have a period of time after, I believe it's a year, where the show will pay for a divorce for them. Yeah. So they have up to like a year, and they get certain things paid for, whatever. But I turned it on because I said to my friend Jeff, I said, he's like, you're going to probably see me on TV a little bit because, you know, they have the whole family. So his name is Moy. His last name is Moy. Right. So his last name is Moy. His name's Steve Moy. And my friend is Jeff Moy. So Steve Moy walks up to the altar. The woman walks up to the altar, and they introduce each other. And what is her name? Her name is Noi. So she becomes Noi Moy.
No.
Noi Moy. She's Noi Moy. And I only watched like one episode.
Do that to them?
Oh, I know. So I only watched one episode.
Show picks the fiance.
And during the episode, my friend Jeff's brother, Steve, he keeps going, you know, she wants me to be this person. And like, I'm working on things, and I'm like working on these, I've got things, I'm working on these projects, and I'm working on, and so I called up Jeff and I said, I got to be really honest, Jeff. I said, you know, I love you. And I said, but what are these things your brother is actually working on? He goes, you know, this is a question we all have. And I was like, he said, if you know Steve, it's a very Steve thing to go on the show. And I said, does he really think he might find love? And he goes, we don't know. He's like, this is a very Steve thing to do. He's like, we don't know. But it's so crazy though, that he just keeps being like, I'm working on stuff. And I was like, she's got to leave your ass because you're so full of crap. What are you working on? Like, you can't get a job, get a job.
But why would
she's very.
Why would this show do that to them? Why would the show do that to her?
Because that makes good TV.
Yeah, but that's effed up. They're putting their trust. There's a lot involved in that. But Justin, I want to know, which show are you talking about that you love and you watch? Of the two, is it 90 Day Fiance or what's the other one?
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
I think I have to watch it tonight. I think it's happening.
My thing is like, it's just like any of these franchises, The Bachelor, Bachelorette, none of these people really, in my opinion, believe they're going to find love. They are wannabe actors. They are people who want to be on television. Maybe. They are like, it's so scripted. It's so fake.
But so fake. Then it makes it fun, because then you're really not voyeuristic, because it's like scripted.
But I don't know if a lot of America knows it's fake. Like, I think people think reality TV is real.
There is a little tiny bit of realness that is brought to it.
I worked at a network that put on reality TV. They would reshoot scenes. It is fake. There is people who write the scripts. It is fake. So it's just like, I mean, people know walking in who they're supposed to be, what type of character. If they're the table flipper, if they're it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And I love it. And I think love it.
What I just discovered is Love is Blind is not for me. I think that is what I just discovered. But it is for Justin.
Me and Justin are going to watch it. And we're going to powwow about it, because
I'm going to be with you.
I'm going to enjoy doing my work on the couch after bedtime with that on in the background. That's like a perfect one.
Well, you know, it's interesting, like moving off the reality, so everybody knows my kids are a little bit older than your kids. So we're moving out of cartoon and have really solidly moved out of the animated, which I am so happy about. But now what's so exciting is we are sharing older stuff that we've rewatched. So we just watched the Bourne trilogy with the kids.
That's fun.
And Henry just watched Ocean's 11.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, they've already watched all that. Yeah. Oh. But I was thinking I'm going to introduce my daughter into the Bridget Jones series. I was like, oh, that'd be fun.
That's a series?
Well, there's 3 movies.
There are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
the third movie is almost identical to the first movie, except for she gets pregnant. She doesn't know who the dad is. And it's still Colin Firth, but it's also McDreamy. But it's basically the same movie.
I guess I don't remember it. My mom.
I'm with you.
It's not up your alley, Mom. It's totally up mine, though.
Not my world.
You know what Rose has currently gotten obsessed with? It's kind of funny. The old Saved by the Bell.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a new one. She obsessively watches it now. That's all she watches. Yeah. And the
Maxine got obsessed with Full House, the old Full House.
Interesting. And the funny part about it is that our donor lookalike is Zach.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Which is and I told her, and now I'm wondering if I should. After we had that whole donor conversation, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have told her that the donor looked, because then what if she's like watching it?
He's my daddy.
I know.
You might want to clear that up. That's all.
Well, no, I know she doesn't think he's her dad, but like, I don't know. Oh dear,
I'm sure she's already forgotten. I'm sure she's already forgotten.
I don't think so. Maybe, but she watches it religiously.
Well, I am currently on my lunch breaks, because we're obsessed talking about my lunch breaks. I'm watching. I'm starting at Friends at the beginning and watching through again.
Really?
Oh my God, I've done that like 3 times. I've done that like 3 times. I love Friends so much. Although it is dated and a little homophobic, but I still love it.
Yeah, it's got some problems.
Well, problematic, but I love Rachel.
But it is fun. Who doesn't love Rachel?
Exactly.
I know. I don't like Monica though. She annoys me.
Oh, she's funny. I'm sorry. I was watching one today where Chandler was like trying to call this girl, and it was like an episode where he was just like, what's too soon to call? And then he left a message, and then he's walking around with the phone again, like no cell phones. So he's walking around with the phone, and he doesn't want to set the phone down because he's afraid the girl might call. And then he goes to call her, and he sits up in the back of the chair. And while he goes to do that, she lifts his foot up and puts a towel down so that his feet don't get on the chair. And I was like, see, that it's that level of writing detail that's genius. It's like fun. Monica's always Monica.
Friends was fun. Friends was good. You know what we're watching right now?
What?
The Gilded Age. When we have time to focus, when we're actually don't have to work at night.
I love that show.
The first episode, we actually, it was super long first episode, and we stopped it, and I said to Anne, I don't think this is gonna work, because our brains are just with the young kids in the bed. But we had nothing to watch one day, so we put it back on, and I got more into it by the second episode. Now I'm into it. It's not, for me, it's no Downton Abbey. It's not giving me that much, but I like it. I like it.
I love it. I love it because I love the history of New York, like being in New York and being like, oh, look at that. And like how it looked, and seeing the brownstones, and seeing like that the downstairs apartments were actually for servants. And you're just like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, well, that's not cool that there were servants.
They live upstairs though, don't they?
Yeah.
But downstairs is like the kitchen.
The kitchen and what have you. Yeah. I really love that show.
I like it fine.
No spoilers. No spoilers. We will not give any spoilers.
I'm a spoiler. What did I say?
No.
I might have.
I'm behind a little bit. I'm behind a little bit on that, but it's because I don't like shows that drop week over week anymore. Because I can't remember. I can't remember what happened. And they've taken away the recap because everybody's binging. But I'm like, I need my recap if you're dropping it week over week. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Inventing Anna.
Well, that's the one you watched.
I watched it.
You're over there.
And I have to be really honest. I don't know how I feel about this show. Like I watched it. I liked it.
It's a movie though, right?
No, it's a series. It's like 9 episodes
already. You see, I don't remember either.
Yeah. It's like 9 episodes. Yeah.
Great recreation of the times. I don't know what you mean by that, Mom.
Recreation of the times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you watching it, Mom? Oh, that's nice.
Short series. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's we're in the golden age of TV. I'm loving all that there is that we're able to watch. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. Well, we need stuff and better things. Better things. Hello.
Oh, not a word. I'm saving it until they're all dropped so I can literally tear through them.
I just want to say, I absolutely love Pamela Adlon.
Yeah, she's the best.
And she's been in the entertainment business for a very long time.
Yeah, so she was a kid.
Yeah. She's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world right now. Yeah. I just think she's great.
A genius. She's a genius.
Yes. And I'm so glad she's got her own show and she's doing what she wants. It seems like she's really in control and doing what she wants. And the content is just slightly different. It's unique. And I very much appreciate it. I love it.
Okay, wait, Rebecca. Much. I want to tell you this. You're 8 days from your due date. Okay. When I had both my kids, the only things I could watch were like, I watched Roseanne beginning to end because it was looping on whatever station that was, like, the nighttime show, or like just mindless, because you're going to be getting up in the middle of the night to feed a baby. You're going to be getting like mindless sitcoms were my jam when my babies were new for me.
I watched reality TV.
Well, it's the same thing. It's mindless.
Yeah, exactly. That was my mindless.
Yeah, you can't, you're not going to be able to focus on anything. Like you're not watching the Gilded Age when your baby comes.
No.
And you're probably not watching the Gilded Age for a couple of years.
Well, you know what? When the baby's a newborn, you can in the daytime.
Yeah, but you're so tired.
When you're on maternity leave. Oh, I sat there because I was always pumping. So I just sat there with the TV. I watched a lot of good stuff when he was still teeny tiny.
Oh, I couldn't watch anything that was that thought heavy. I needed light and easy. Yeah, and you're gonna want to do that whole thing where you begin that, like all those cues to the sound comes down, the light comes down to teach them it's nighttime.
I'm all about light, no matter what. I wasn't one of those dark houses. I have a thing about that. But you know what else I did? One more thing for you, Rebecca. When Rose was a baby and I was up with her at night, I read my Kindle on my phone while I fed her. And I liked that. That was
just did not have that level of concentration when I was that exhausted. But
I didn't give birth to Rose, so maybe that's why I was able. There were many, and she didn't sleep, so there was a lot of time where I was holding her.
Yeah.
And reading Game of Thrones on my phone.
Yes, as soon as Mary went back to work, which was after 1 month, I was on all the night times because I was home. So, which of course, like that made sense. So it was like, I just couldn't, I was sleeping in 3-hour chunks for 4 months, and it was just, I couldn't focus on anything.
Yeah. I get it.
That's right. All right. Well, this has been delightful. I think I have to go brush my tongue. I think I have to dump that water because I was committed to the Vic.
Continue drinking that water.
I know, but I'm thirsty, so I gotta get rid of it.
We gotta do something about that.
All right, people, don't forget, if you feel like it, to go rate and review the podcast on Spotify, on Apple. You can rate and review the book on Amazon. Do all that. Do all that good stuff.
Do all the things. Do all the things.
Do it.
We like it. We like all the things. And I think we're preaching to the choir here because I feel like everybody here has done
I know. They're all like, shut up. We did it already. We did it like 47 months ago. And I was going to tell you, next week's live stream, we have, I think, somebody really cool coming in. So, yes. Okay. So we have John, other than us, because we're not cool. We have this guy named John Duffy, and he's a therapist who works with LGBTQ youth. And I think it's going to be such a really cool conversation. So come back next week.
Come back. I know you will, but come back.
Don't leave us. Don't leave us.
Don't leave us.
All right.
We love you much.
Ovaries.